Hi, I'm Marshall Cohen. I want to talk with you about 4 immigration terms that people use that probably a lot of people don't know exactly what they mean. The first one is non-immigrant. A non-immigrant is someone who comes here on a non-immigrant visa, such as a B2 visitor visa or an H-1B temporary worker visa. You're in essence promising the United States government that you're coming to the United States for a set period of time and then you're going to leave. That is opposed to an immigrant visa. An immigrant visa means that you're coming to the United States to live here permanently. As soon as you enter the United States with an immigrant visa, you become a lawful permanent resident. Now, what is a lawful permanent resident? A lawful permanent resident is someone who is allowed to remain in the United States indefinitely. You have to reside in the United States permanently to hold your lawful permanent resident status, but you're allowed to live here indefinitely. Proof of the lawful permanent resident status is the green card. That's all it is. A green card is not like a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license, you can't drive. If you're a permanent resident and you don't have your green card, that doesn't mean you're not a permanent resident. It just means you don't have evidence of your status at that moment. Now, what is a U.S. citizen? U.S. citizenship is gained after holding permanent resident status for at least 3 or 5 years, depending on whether you're married to a U.S. citizen. A U.S. citizen is allowed to remain in the United States and live here permanently, or can live anywhere else in the world. Also, the major difference between permanent resident status and U.S. citizenship is citizens are allowed to vote, lawful permanent residents are not allowed to vote. But all the obligations of living in the United States, such as paying taxes, following the law, not getting arrested, are the same for U.S. citizens and permanent residents. But if the permanent resident runs afoul of those requirements, it could lead to being placed in removal proceedings. So hopefully I've shown some light on these 4 terms for you. If you have any questions about those terms, please give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss them in more detail.